Alright friends, hello and welcome to TroytlePower presents the Power Playthroughs project with TroytlePower. I'm your host TroytlePower. This is the podcast we play games in a powerful way. And we're gonna try and finish off Aerial Knights Never Yield. Let's check our outfits real quick, because I know we unlocked some. Oh wow, that one. There's a Skeeter outfit from Doug called Honk Honk 33. I don't quite know what that one is off the top of my head. Oh man, these are great. The Skeeter one's by far my favorite, but we'll just leave it on default for now. Alright, let's go play. Next up is level 7, and we're going to keep playing on normal mode. Now, we're going to play on hard mode. So normal mode says slow-mo plus plus, hard mode just says slow-mo plus, and then insane has no slow-mo and no more warning and more obstacles. We'll play on hard mode for now. Alright, here we go. My dude... Oh, let me get my mic a little closer. There's a van coming after my dude. A van with a couple of drones behind it, looks like. He hid behind a barricade to avoid them, and now... I assume we're gonna be off and running. Maybe. I mean, maybe we're gonna be off and running. Here we go. Level 7. Vault over... Ooh. That amount of slow-mo feels real good. I should have switched to this ages ago. When I, after the last episode... I went and interviewed Neil, as you should have heard if you listened to the previous episode, and he talked about how that slow-mo is implemented and adjusted as it goes, but this hard mode is great. This is the amount of slow-mo that I wanted. Ooh, I just ran headfirst into some drones. There's a drone trying to chase me here, so I have to boost a little bit, but gotta watch out for those drones ahead of me. So my advice now, having played a little bit of this on hard mode, and really a little bit, I mean, you've heard how much I've played, is if you are somebody who plays a fair amount of games, switch this to hard mode, because I think you will find that a more satisfying experience. Like, it's still fun on normal mode, but the way that the slow-mo worked was not quite ideal for me, I think. Oh, there was another coin and I missed it. I think I've gotten one coin. This song rocks. Ooh, ran right into a car there. So where am I running through here? I haven't been really paying attention to the background. Looks like we're still in the city, but maybe in a more industrial... I got the coin! We're in a more industrial area of the city. There's shipping containers behind us, and we're jumping over some shipping containers, vaulting over some trash cans. But there's these there's searchlights throughout too, so I think we're in an area that's somewhat secured. Ooh, slid under a exploding barrel just as it exploded. Super cool, as always. Oh, now we're running down onto the highway and over a bunch of vans that are chasing us, over a barricade, up the other side of the highway, over a fence, through a drain pipe, over an exploding barrel. God, this game's fun. I just jumped over... Oh, I jumped over a bunch of guys with guns, but then I slid through a drain pipe and stood up too fast. You ever do that? Slide through a drain pipe and you just stand up too fast on the other side. It's no good. Ooh. We're okay. Doing okay. And here's that drain pipe. Sweet. Wow, we just jumped off an overpass. That was cool. Running through some traffic now. Oh, ran right into a car. I'm gonna just take a sip of coffee. Well, there's something that I hadn't really considered before. You can take a sip of coffee while playing this game, because the controls are all the D-pad. So you can just, with your right hand, grab yourself a sip of coffee. Hey, level 7 cleared. We got the Bozeman outfit. Or Bossman? Bozeman. I think it was Bozeman. B-O-S-E-M-A-N. I think. Ooh, it says bonus level. And I'm on like a handheld. And it's like a weird little retro version of my dude. And I ran into a wall. That was it. That was weird. Alright, my guy just jumped over a van and a drone ran into the van, but now another van's pulling up. Oh no. He starts to run away. But there's a helicopter overhead with the clone of him, the yellow jacketed gas mask clone watching him. The two paths converge. Who am I gonna play as? Nobody knows. Except for Ariel Knight, he knows. We're still playing as the guy that I have decided is the good guy, the hero of this story. Slide under some drones. Ooh. Some vans just pulled up and made my guy shift directions real fast. That was unexpected. You know what else is probably making this game feel better, I just realized, is that in episode 1, I was actually playing using that Shadowcast from Genki, which is a pretty sweet device and has almost no latency, but it does have a little bit of latency, and now I am playing hooked directly up to a monitor, which means there's a lot less latency. Probably makes this feel a lot better, huh? I mean, it wasn't noticeable for me or anything using the Shadowcast, but it was imperceptible. Ah! Slid when I should have jumped. Okay, here we go. I'm really curious about the story, like, very hooked into finding out what is happening with this, seeing how these two plot lines that I have kind of fabricated-ish converge. Because when I interviewed him, Neil said, "No one knows what's going on with the story," was the quote. And, like, that's curious to me. What does that mean? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. He's got a whole section in his channel for people to theorize about the story, so... There's vans driving on this road. I'm having to jump over moving vehicles now. Oop! No, no, well... I hit a car. Okay, here we go. Oh. And the moving car. Nope, that was not the moving car. It was just a regular car. Oh man, how far back did it take me? Or was that another sequence? Yeah, that was another sequence of car sliding. There's the van. Okay. There's police cars chasing me now too. I don't remember if that happened. I think that happened in some of the prior levels, but now there are definitely cars chasing me. Vaulted into some drones. You hate to see it. Okay, slide under drones. Slide under drones. Slide under drones. Vault over trash cans. Slide under drones. Another turn because some vans cut us off, and we finished level 8 and unlocked the clay grass outfit. Let's go to the next level. Cutscene shows our guy running up towards a car, a blue car, and then he jumps up and a rocket hits him, and he does a Super Saiyan thing as the rocket pushes him backwards. Ow, I just spilled coffee on myself. It was only a little bit, but it was still hot. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. What you got for me, level 8? Oh, level 9. Shoot, that's right, we're on level 9. 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 4 more levels left. I'm hoping we can get them all recorded. I'm recording this at about 5 in the morning. My kiddo's still asleep. I woke up at like 4:40 and was was one of those wake-ups where I'm like, I'm just awake now. I don't want to be, but this is what I am, is awake. So, ow. I figured I'd play a game that's really kind of intense and energetic. That's the best thing to do when you're half awake and still slurping coffee, right? Probably not, but that's okay, because it's also fun and has chill music. Did y'all see the soundtrack is up on, I think, yeah, I did. We talked about this in the interview, but it's on Bandcamp and it's gonna be on Steam. Good soundtrack, yo. You should listen to, ow! Even if you don't play the game, the soundtrack is one to have around for, like, I'm gonna, like, do some studying and stuff, because it's good. Do some studying? I haven't been in school in, like, a decade. It's one to have around when you're like, hey, I'm going to do some work at my grown-up job. I keep dying on this level. Okay, come on, Troy. It is tough to narrate this game as you go, because I mean it's dodging obstacles, and that is the gameplay, and so that's what I feel like I should be narrating, is dodging the obstacles. But also, dodging the obstacles is hard to do when I'm flapping my yap. Okay. I've just realized I'm 3/4 of the way through this game, and there's purple lines that show up on the side of the screen, or colored lines that show up on the side of the screen, flying up at, like, kind of an angle that lets you know what the next obstacle is going to be. So you can get your thumb in position, like, a little before the obstacle shows up on screen, so that you're ready to hit the button. How have I never noticed that before? Wow. Okay, we're running into a building that says Mumford on the top of it. Looks like it's like a warehouse. Wow, we're in a really narrow aspect ratio now, because we're running through a hallway, so the aspect ratio is just the... Oh no! I clicked I yield! I didn't mean to yield. Oh no. I meant to click never. Dang it. That was a bummer. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's right. It means we get to listen to this cool, like, extra jazzy track for a little bit. Seriously, Troy? The second obstacle? Come on. You're better than this. Okay. You can just listen to music for a second while I try not to suck at this game. Well, I tried not to suck at this game. I still sucked at it. Okay. Doing okay. Alright, here we go, run into the building again. It's full of boxes, mini boxes, smashed through a wall, or a window. Now there's lockers, it looks like we're in a school. Cool, there's up and down arrows, so I think we could choose which way to go, and I jumped, so it took me up. Again, jump, I'm just gonna keep going up. Oh, there's a drone in a classroom, and now the drone's chasing me down the hallway. Ooh. Whoa, jumped off a big, lofted thing. Up again. Up again. Is this like a looping puzzle, like in Super Mario Bros. 3? Got a coin. Yeah. It is not, because there was not a coin there last time. Jumped off a loft again. Up again. What's at the bottom of the school? We'll never know on TroytlePower Business Power Playthroughs podcast with TroytlePower, because we keep going up. Jumped off the loft again. Up and up. Okay, now we're running through a new area. There we go. We ran out the other side of the school. Now we're on like a rooftop, dealing with some rooftop obstacles again. Jumping over a big fence at the end of the level. Level 9 cleared. Alright, we unlocked the outfit called You Fancy. Ooh, I got a bonus level again. Okay, we're playing the little Game Boy thing. So on this level, everything's just green. There's no color indicators to tell me which way to go. Whoa! And then it flipped upside down. And the controls were still the same, but it was upside down. And that broke my brain. Alright, cutscene. Oh, my dude's grabbing his head and falls to his knees and goes Super Saiyan. And then his bag flies up in the air and it's all glowy orange. And it falls back towards him and he puts his hand up and hugs the bag. And now he's no longer Super Saiyan, but his bag is still glowy. And up overhead there's a Zeppelin in the sky with like a broadcast test on the side of it. On a TV on the side of it. There's a TV on the side of the Zeppelin and it's showing like a broadcast test. Okay. Sliding under searchlights. We're running along a road. There's some people in the foreground occasionally. Lots of fencing and barricades and stuff. Ooh. Looks like some shit has gone down here maybe. Some sort of security lockdown type thing, I'm guessing. We just ran past a guard post. Lots of drones. Cop car's now squealing around to chase us, so we'll do some boost to make sure we're out ahead of him. Ran into some drones. I do not yield. Okay. Gotta watch for those purple stripes on the side of the screen. I can't believe it took me this long to notice those. But that goes back to what I was saying of like, this game has like a lot of like detail work at play, which you're not always gonna notice. And I like that. Like, that was another cool thing that just happened was there was a barricade that it wanted me to, a lamp, it was a fallen lamp, that it wanted me to vault over, but I hit the wrong button, but it was okay because I hit the jump button, and you can totally jump over a fallen lamp, that's no problem, and so I did, and it didn't make me fail it, even though it was technically the wrong input. I like that some obstacles can be conquered in multiple ways. Ooh! Okay. Ah. No, I don't yield. Gotta jump from one car to another, so there's 2 jumps in a row there. Okay, slide, vault, jump, and then jump again. There we go. Ooh. There's a cop car chasing me. It spooked me. Ah! I stood up too early. I feel like that's a lot of my deaths, is standing up from the slide too early. Interestingly, I know on that extreme difficulty mode, there's no slowdown at all when you do a slide or any of your other stunts. So in theory, that might actually be a little easier for me because that's where I keep dying. It won't be. I'll do terrible if I try that. I'm sure of it. Ooh. Cop car, or taxi cab just came flying at me. Ah, come on. Stood up too early. There's the taxi. Okay. Slide. And then come on a good long slide. There we go. Over some burning cars. Slide on top of the cars over a burning box. Wow, that was kind of cool. Ooh. The car just flipped over at me. Why are all these cars just crashing all over the place? There we go. That's the end of level 10. Alright, outfit unlocked. Can't touch me. No. Wait, that's can't touch us. Next level. This is level 11. The penultimate level, I believe. There's some goons, maybe, standing in front of a building, and my dude jumps over them to get up to the top of the building. And then he just runs up the side of the building, it looks like. And the helicopter vehicle thing is chasing him, which presumably has our evil counterpart inside of it. Presumably. Oh man, we are running up the side of a building now. Level 11 is on the side of a building. Here we go. Oh, that was a... Okay, it's weird, because suddenly the game is vertical. Remember how it messed me up when when the Game Boy flipped upside down? Well, this is playing sideways. This is so cool. We'll run up the building Batman and Robin style. Woo! That helicopter just flew down the side of the building, like dragging a wing against it. It's not really a helicopter. It's like it is a plane, but where it should have wings, it has two small rotary blades. I don't know what that's called. Okay, I ran into something because I was looking at the helicopter. Sure, blame it on that, Troy. Blame it on looking at the helicopter. It's interesting because it's vertical this time. You have... Oh, I just dropped from one part of the building to another, which doesn't really make sense when you consider gravity, but oh well. Because the gameplay is vertical now instead of horizontal, the amount of heads up you have before running into an obstacle feels different. I think it's not that much different because the camera's also pulled back a little bit more, I think. So it's probably close to the same, but it is disconcerting, to say the least. It feels weird. It doesn't, like, it feels bad in a good way, because it feels bad like I'm like, oh man, this is weird. Like, intense, not bad, intense. It feels intense. I don't know. Don't listen to me. Okay, just fell onto another section of the building. We'll just keep going up and up here. Beautiful sunset in the background. Why am I never taking pictures of these games? Oh, because when I try and take a picture, I run into a wall. Okay, here we go. There's some blown out windows I've got to jump over. This has happened a couple times. When it wants me to jump over those, it does go into like a cinematic, partially behind my back camera angle, and it's just a little tough for me to judge the timing on that, so I've screwed it up. Okay, here we go. There we go. Boom, got it. What I did that time to not screw up was its windows that are blown up. This is like a big, skyscraper building, so there's a pretty clear delineation between windows and the floors between the windows. So I just watched for those to figure out when the windows that were actually blown out were coming at me. Alright, we gotta be getting close. Ugh. I think that was a window washing rack I ran into. Maybe it was maybe somebody has a small little balcony there. Dropped into another section. We gotta be getting close. There's only one building in the background that's as tall as us at this point. Oh, there's another of those little decks, porches, balconies. Okay, here we go. Doing good, my dude. Okay, here's more blown out windows. Oh, it's the helicopter's blowing them out. The helicopter swings by, going horizontally, and like puts its wing into the side of the building and rips out those windows. It's kind of cool. I was wondering why. Well, no, there's also just windows exploding in the background. Maybe that's the helicopter shooting at the building? I'm not sure. Okay. Ooh. Helicopter came flying at me. Oh, there's that blimp's in the background. My dude was looking at the blimp, wasn't he? Is that what we're going for? I bet it is. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Trying to take screenshots as I play here, because this seems like a very cool section to have screenshots of, but I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons. Oh, I made it to the top of the building. Alright. Level 11 cleared. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, my guy lands on top of the building. He looks ahead, starts running forward. Now we're running across the rooftop. Level 12. Jump over some piping stuff on top of this roof. Ooh, big jump onto another roof. Vault through a window, vault over a table, jump over some furniture, boost through a door, slide. Ooh, jumped from one building to another, ow, and through a window in the process. That was cool looking. Oh, ow. Just ran head first into a table. Oh, well, okay. That was just the wrong button. Don't ignore that one. That one didn't count. That one didn't count because it was just me making a mistake, so clearly. Okay. I'm gonna stop boosting. We're gonna take our time when we can. I know I'm not hitting any speedrun records with this playthrough anyway. If I'm gonna go for speedruns, it's gonna be on an episode where I'm not commentating. Oof. Ah, dang it. Okay. Got another checkpoint. Alright. I like getting the checkpoints. That feels like progress, at least, you know? Oh! Ran into a landmine. Who puts a landmine on top of a building? Evil Corporation Incorporated, that's who. I've just decided that's the name of the villainous group in this game, is Evil Corporation Incorporated. Oh, dang it, ran into more landmines. Okay, well that time I just wasn't even paying attention when the level started. No, okay, come on, Troy, come on. Just gotta relax a little. Here we go. That felt like a good flow. Okay, we jumped over onto a parking garage, and now we're jumping from the parking garage into another building. This one's all like boarded up and stuff. This building's seen better days. Maybe it got exploded by a helicopter thing. Onto another rooftop. Oh, I jumped too early. Fell to my death between two buildings. Okay, come on. There we go. Slide under some drones. And big stunts from one building to another. It's gonna be a drone chasing me through this sequence, so we gotta get some boosts in. Onto another parking garage. Oof, almost fell. Okay, I'm pretty sure I should have died on one of those obstacles there, but the game was generous with its allowance. Okay, we're doing good. And another big stunt. And it did the screen wipe. Says level 12 cleared. Is that the end of it? No big boss fight at the end? Oh, wait, here's the guy. Here's the yellow jacketed version of my character. He's got his gas mask off and his eyes are glowing red. And there's fire happening around him. And a couple swords just flew over to him, like floating in the air. 3 swords. Level 13. We're still running across rooftops. Okay. I thought there were 12 levels. Maybe there's 13. Maybe I was mistaken. Okay, vault. Jump into another building, slide under some boxes, boost through some glass doors, jump over some boxes. Onto another parking garage. Onto another rooftop, into another building. This one, again, it's the all boarded up looking one. Whoa. Oh! And now the camera's shifted, and I'm the other guy. I'm the yellow jacketed version of me, running across other rooftops in the other direction. He's running from the right side of the screen towards the left side of the screen, which, boy howdy, makes me want to push the buttons in the opposite direction. Now we're back to our hero character. Cool. Oh, yeah, okay, switched to the yellow jacketed guy, and I totally did. I pushed the button the wrong direction. I wanted to boost, and so I pushed left, even though boost is right, but he was running to the left, so it seems like it should have been left. Okay, here we go. Oh, cool. Guess what, friends? You can use the face buttons too. The A, B, and X and Y work as they should. So you can boost with A. Which my brain wants to do that for the other guy because he's on the other side of the screen. Is that weird? I don't know, but I'm doing it. Okay, back to our guy. So are these guys just running at each other from across the town? Okay. Looks like we might be on the same rooftop now. Nope, because I'm jumping into another building, so I guess we weren't. There's not really a sense of scale on this. I have no idea how far away these two characters are. But it's still cool conceptually, like the idea of playing as two characters running towards each other. It's kind of neat. Okay, my yellow dude just jumped out of a building and is now on a rooftop again. Now he's inside of another building. Now my other dude's inside a building too. Oh, okay. Had to do 2 vaults in a row, and I did a jump instead, which was poorly timed. Okay. For some reason, doing the face buttons for him works for me. My brain can handle it better. Dang it. Same spot where I have to do 2 vaults. Okay. There we go. Okay. Out a window onto a building. I thought I was going to be running towards that. Oh. Just tried to run through a barrier that was very clearly something I needed to vault through. I've had to vault through that thing since like level 2 of the game. And I was like, nope, I'll just run through it this time. I'm sure that'll be fine. Okay. I was starting to say something there, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, the Zeppelin with the TV screen. I thought for sure that's where my guy was running to, but if it was, he's certainly going the wrong way around, because he was like right next to it when he got on top of that building. Huh. Okay. Vault, vault, slide, jump. Okay, now we're gonna run across this rooftop, and at the end of this rooftop, Troy, there we go, vault through the window. Back to the, Okay. It's getting to the point where I'm annoyed with myself for being stuck in the same spot for so long. So I'm gonna go into low talkie mode. So that hopefully I can get past this section. Been on this level for almost 5 minutes. That's so long for this game. There's the checkpoint. Alright, we hit a checkpoint. Hooray! Okay. We're playing as my guy, running across a rooftop. There's these cool glowy archways on top of this rooftop. Oop! Okay, ran into some landmines. Rooftop landmines. They're like little drone landmines. They like pop out of the ground at you. Maybe landmine's not appropriate there. Proximity drones. Proximity triggered explosive drones. Ooh, that drum solo though. We're running as the villainous character, who I assume is the villainous character. Out a window onto a rooftop. No wonder you had to run up, like, that building for so long. Oh, okay, big jump. I thought they were about to run head-to-head because it did the cool cinematic angle. But nope, just onto another rooftop. They jump down so often, so no wonder he had to climb so high up that building so that he had so much room to jump down. Just jump down a little further. Back to the yellow jacketed man. God, running the other direction is so interesting. Oh, back to my guy. It feels so incorrect, because years of Mario Brothers and everything else has taught us that you run from left to right, and so putting you in the position of where you're playing as this guy running from right to left is so... it is bizarre how much I'm like, no, it's not right. Oop. Oh, okay, yep, I screwed that up. How far back was that checkpoint? Oh man. Okay. I think this is right before where I screwed up, actually. This might not be a bad checkpoint at all. It is hard to say because, I mean, like, the levels are kind of repetitious. They're not, like, super visually distinct as you go. Like, I'm on a rooftop, I'm in a building. Slide under that. Okay, that's where I died. Slide under some boxes, like, you know, the table full of boxes is an asset that was in like level 3, and it's still here at the end of the game, and it's pretty much the same. But the thing is that, like, even though the assets are reused, they all look really cool. Ooh, I think I got to the end. Level 13 cleared. Let's hit next. They still look really cool, so it doesn't really bother me too much that they get recycled a lot. Okay, we're looking up at a building that says Dope News. We're in Super Saiyan mode. And ahead of us at the base of Dope News is the other guy, the evil one, maybe? And he's looking up at the building and then looks back at us, and they run towards each other. And my guy goes, like, whoa, okay. He, like, went to punch the guy, and a bunch of shadow versions of him came out, and then the other guy jumped up in the air and punched me, and all the shadow versions exploded, and then I fell way down. And the evil guy stands up looking triumphant, looking down between the two buildings where I fell. And then he looks forward again, and there's my messenger bag. It's sitting there. And then he's got the messenger bag attached to himself now. And then I come flying up behind him because I can fly now, apparently. What? And he just flopped over. I didn't even hit him. He just flopped over. And then a sword came down and went through his chest, and the sky turns red. And then there's all the shadow versions of me standing there looking at him. And it says, Aerial Knights Never Yield. Main menu is my only option. And there's the credits. I'm not quite sure what that ending meant. The camera's panning down during the credits towards the messenger bag, which is stabbed. I don't know what that meant exactly. Why? Huh. What's in the messenger bag that's giving such power? And why was my guy running towards this news building? Surely the messenger bag had some sort of secrets that he was going to publicize. But then... Huh. It says thank you for playing. Alright. Well, that was Aerial Knights Never Yield. That was a really fun game. I don't know what the story was about at the end, but I'm going to be thinking on it, trying to figure it out. The gameplay is really fun. I can totally see this being something to play over and over again. If you are the kind of person who likes to shoot for high scores, then there's something to do here with that. And God, the style of it is just great. So yeah, Aerial Knights Never Yield. I liked it a lot. Thank you again to Head Up Games for letting me try it out. Thank you to Neil for hanging out and chatting with me on the last episode. And thank you to you for listening. Until next time, friends, tap A and hope for the best. If you enjoyed my show, it would mean a lot if you would rate and review it on iTunes, share it on social media, or check out my Patreon. You can find all of my stuff at TroytlePower.carrd.co.
This has been a presentation
of the We Can Make This Work
Probably Network.
Follow us on Twitter
@ProbablyWork for more of our questionable content.
Also, we have a website called probablywork.com.